As architects and designers, we really truly believe that we work well with contractors and those in the construction industry, but we specifically work well with Hunzinger. They're very team-oriented. They're very interested in what our needs are and making sure that our needs are met as well, and we appreciate that. Well, the Bayshore Town Center is a lifestyle center in Glendale that consisted of essentially renovation of the existing mall and in the addition of somewhere about 900,000 square feet of new retail, office, and residential space to create essentially a new town center for Glendale called the Bayshore Town Center. We teamed with Hunzinger on this project, actually as a design-build contract. We've worked on literally hundreds of projects with Hunzinger Construction over the years, over maybe a century of time, with both John's father and his father's father, and so we've got a long history together. Milwaukee has a tremendous amount of really qualified contractors, but what really sets Hunzinger apart, in my mind, well, there's a number of things, but first of all, it starts with integrity and character. John and Jim and Kevin and that whole group, what they say they're going to do, they do. I trust them, and that goes a long way. Secondly, they really they seem to be able to be very, very successful on extremely difficult projects that against what seems like insurmountable odds. Bayshore is a great example. With retail, everything is move-in day, and with Bayshore, it was all about opening before the holidays, no matter what. And we were all really set to task with keeping up with the leasing of the facility and the changes that came to the team and the ability for Hunzinger to essentially take care of all those things and still open the facility on time. And that is just amazing. And what's really interesting to me, and this sort of speaks to who they are, they almost didn't make a big deal out of it. It was sort of like, this is just what we do. And I know for a fact that as people drove by and drove on the expressway and looked at Bayshore and watched it go up, we're just amazed at how fast that went up. And it did go up fast. But there was an army of people working on Bayshore, and it didn't go up by accident. All those things are very deliberate, and Hunzinger, I don't know anybody else that could have pulled that off. And just staying in front of the whole, just logistics on doing something like that, staying in front of it all, moving that team to the site, and that's what Hunzinger is all about. They just rose to the challenge and said, this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to do it. They take charge, and they did a super job.